This is evaluation question number 1. In what ways does your media product use, develop, or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? In this question, I'm going to be outlining the codes and conventions of industry and genre and how I use them. The music video itself, a very important code, especially for a pop music video, is the start image. This is how the artist is branded and portrayed on screen. Obviously, there's a lot of ways this can be done, but the most popular way would be to come across as relatable. This is usually done by younger artists whose target market are teens their own age. This is the brand I was aiming for in my video. A lot of teenagers can relate to having no money for one thing. Another way artists can brand their image is by being aspirational. According to Dyer's utopian theory, audiences want entertainment that's idealistic and enviable. So some artists take this approach by portraying themselves as someone of power and status. For example, Beyoncé does this very well. You can see in music videos like Who Run the World Girls and Grown Woman that she's a woman of authority and power. Another convention of pop music videos is quick editing, jumping between different clips in different locations. Often, the faster the song, the quicker the video jumps from scene to scene. This is to keep in time to the beat, often switching scenes to the rhythm. Mine is a mix between performance and narrative, so I like to think I found the balance between the two that gave me enough time to tell the story, but still have the video as dynamic as possible. Another convention of a pop music video is bright, vivid colours. Happy songs, of course, are naturally going to have a brighter colour scheme. And I've noticed as the majority of pop songs are happy, your everyday audience listening to the radio, which is where you usually hear pop music, don't want to be made miserable. They most likely want cheering up, so the music will match that, and thus will their music videos. However, some pop artists have darker tones, which is reflected in their music videos. For example, Sia. The majority of her videos are grimy and dark. It could be debated that Sia is not a pop artist, but more alternative, but her music is very popular, so therefore can be categorised as so. I chose to go down the more colourful route. I wanted it to look youthful and vibrant, so I upped the saturation and brightness to do this. However, I was careful not to give it that oversaturated bubblegum look that would stop it being relatable. I looked at Taylor Swift music videos, and it's apparent she projects a very good girl next door kind of image, especially in her earlier days. A lot of her music videos involve friends in everyday relatable situations. For example, her music videos for 22 and Bad Blood. I took what I learned from looking at her videos into account when making mine. I wanted mine to look like Lizzie was just hanging out with her real friends, like in Taylor's video. On to my digipack. I found in my research that almost always a clear featuring artist image and name would be on the cover of a pop music album. This is because, referring to what I said earlier, when the start image of an artist is so important, it's essential to get your actual image out there. So although this is true for the vast majority of pop albums, people like Beyoncé don't conform. On her self-titled album, her first name is all that adorn the cover. This could be due to her star power. She doesn't need to put her image out on the front of her albums for people to know who Beyoncé is. Another convention of a pop digipack is the use of bright colours to catch the eyes of any potential listeners. This is more common for younger artists like mine, as it's been proven by the likes of Adele and Lady Gaga that not all pop album covers have to be loud and bright to sell. Other important codes and conventions I was careful to abide by when making my digipack is having a barcode on the back, links to any relevant websites, and references to record labels. My last ancillary task was my magazine advert. It had largely the same codes and conventions of the digipack. It had to allow the album to be recognisable on shelves and complement the digipack. That meant using the same fonts, pictures and colours. I was also sure to include a release date, songs that people might know, testimonials, and pictures of the actual album. In conclusion, I did primarily stay quite close to the usual codes and conventions of real pop media products. However, I did develop this by mixing different genres, for example using a Sia song which could be labelled alternative and making it as much a pop song as any. I also challenged the conventions of having a very busy front cover like the ones of Katy Perry or Miley Cyrus to one that's simplistic but striking.